What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Smoking Tire Podcast. This episode is brought to you by Auto Tempest. Guys, Auto Tempest is where smart people look for a used car. Why do I say smart people? Because smart people are very good at time management, and Auto Tempest is the place that really will save you the most time. Everyone thinks about their purchase price of the car, right? That's all anyone thinks about. How do I get the best purchase price on this car? You know what people don't think about? What is my time worth, and how do I maximize my time for life enjoyment, not headaches, right? Autotempest.com takes all the major used car sites on the internet and brings them together into one place. It's talking about Cars.com, CarSoup, Cars Direct, eBay Motors, Facebook Marketplace. Compare that with Craigslist nationally, and it's all in one place. You don't have to retype in your search terms a million times. You don't have to go through the same pull-down menus over and over. It's all about Autotempest.com because smart shoppers get it done in one place. Right? Right. How about Blue Chew, guys? Listen, I'm not even going to front on this one. Blue Chew is for sex, right? If you like sex, you'll like Blue Chew. That easy. BlueChew.com offers men a performance enhancement for the bedroom. You can get the first chewables at BlueChew.com with the active ingredients sildenafil or tadalafil. It's actually really hard for me to pronounce those, but it's the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. BlueChew.com affiliated physicians work with you to find the dosage and active ingredient that's best for you. Chewables can work faster than pills. We know this from the ganja industry. The chewables from Blue Chew can be taken on a full or an empty stomach. The online physician consult is totally free, so it's cheaper than those other two because you have to go to a doctor. It only takes a few minutes to connect with a BlueChew.com affiliated physician, and if you qualify, you get prescribed online quickly. There's no in-person doctor visit, there's no awkward conversations, there's no waiting in line at the pharmacy. It ships right to your door in discreet packaging. The chewables from BlueChew.com are made in the USA, and Blue Chew gives you confidence in bed every single time. You and your partner will love it. Here's the tagline: chew it and do it, folks. It rhymes. And when things rhyme, usually they're pretty good. Usually, chew it and do it really does sound like a good quality tagline. Here is my offer. You go to BlueChew.com, you get your first order free with promo code TIRE. You only pay $5 in shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TIRE, right? BlueChew.com, promo code TIRE. $5 for shipping, and the first order is free. How about the internet, guys? The problem with the internet is it's just not as secure as you think it is. That's why you should use a VPN, right? Streaming services, great example, geo-restricted, right? You might not be accessing all the content that you're paying for on a streaming service because of your location. With private internet access, it makes the internet think you're somewhere else. That's what a VPN does, and that's how private internet access works. With private internet access, all of your internet traffic goes through a secure VPN tunnel. Your IP address is hidden, your data is encrypted, and then you can use private internet access to watch all this geo-restricted content on streaming services that would otherwise be unavailable to you, right? You stay completely private online, you hide your personal info from your internet service provider. Private internet access is available for all platforms, iOS and Android included. It is over 2,600 VPN servers in 47 countries. There's a no log policy in place. That means private internet access will not follow you around the internet and record what you're doing. Private internet access has a 30-day money-back guarantee. And here is the deal. Go to privateinternetaccess.com/tire, right? And you can get complete digital privacy for less than $3 a month plus 3 months for free, right? $3 a month plus 3 months for free at privateinternetaccess.com/tire. That's privateinternetaccess.com/tire. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, Guys, Policy Genius. Policy Genius is reinventing their home and auto insurance industry, right? They save their home and auto customers an average of $1,127 a year by shopping top-rated insurers in one place. If you think $1,127 is an oddly specific amount, you're right, but that's just how data works. It ain't round, folks. It's dirty. In fact, crunching numbers is one of the things that Policy Genius does best. Their insurance marketplace makes it easy to compare rates from the top home and auto insurance companies to find you the best price. All you got to do is go to policygenius.com, answer a couple of quick questions about yourself and your property, and then Policy Genius does all the work. They compare your existing policy against others in the market to make sure you're getting the right coverage at the best possible price. If Policy Genius finds a better rate than what you're currently paying, they will get you switched for free. That kind of service has earned Policy Genius a 5-star rating across 1,600 reviews on Trustpilot and Google. So if you're a homeowner, head over to policygenius.com right now to get started. They've saved their home and auto customers an average of $1,127 a year. Who knows what weirdly specific amount they could save you. All right, guys, these fools have been on the show a couple times. They are two of our favorite Canadians. It is always impressive to see how far they have come, how fast. Their audience is enormous. Their content is fantastic. It's Yuri and Jacob of the Straight Pipes on the Smoking Tire Podcast. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Yo, cheers.
Yuri and Jacob, live from Canada.
Cheers.
Live from the actual land of the free, where your passports are good in other countries around the world still. And mine is made of toilet paper. Hi, guys.
What's up? How's it going?
Today was a really good day, actually. How about yourselves?
Interesting day. We got some filming done. This is off-roading.
Off-roading? What were you off-roading?
TRD Tacoma TRD Pro.
Yeah, the 2020, because we've done every single year for the last 2 years. And it's the same.
And yet, but seriously, what do the videos keep performing well? Why do you continue to really?
They're TRD Pros, like any TRD Pro kills.
I guess that's a good point. Fucking 4Runner people are a really unique breed, and Tacoma people.
Dude, we've done the 4Runner 3 years in a row.
Oh my god! And do you literally say the same shit over and over every year?
Well, we try and vary it, but we kind of end up saying the same stuff.
Well, sometimes they add Apple CarPlay, so then we can talk about that. Oh
yes, of course.
And
Did
this
they give
is
it
the
a
first
new
time
transmission
that
yet?
we actually off-roaded it.
Do the off-road videos do well? Nobody really wants to see me off-road, even though I'm actually kind of good at it. Hit or miss?
Yeah. No, they're definitely hit and miss. I did my Raptor update about a week or two ago.
Yeah.
It did pretty good for like an update video, but as a general off-roading video, it did all right.
Well, we'll find out for this video.
Well, I guess the metal drives the views, right? And so if you're doing an update video with a car that everyone kind of knows about, I mean, I had a Raptor, like they're awesome. I want to hear about yours because yours is like fucking high mileage. But you know, it's a cool truck. It's highly functional, and you know, but at this point, everyone kind of knows what they are. I think, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So it's got, I think, 230,000 miles. I don't know what the version exactly, but. Yeah, it's my daily driver. It's my only car essentially, so it's been running like a dream.
How has the interior held up? Mainly like the seat.
The interior is probably the best part of it. Like
except for the smell.
Yeah, well, it's got a smoke smell. The previous owner was a like heavy cigar smoker.
But it's pretty good considering
expensive cigars. Maybe it's okay. You know, it's like
no. Cigarillos or whatever. Like,
no.
We found them under the seat too, like after.
Shit, man, that's bad. Maybe you could find like a totaled one and get the interior or the seats or something out of it. Not worth it.
I don't know if it's salvageable, but the condition of the actual seats is like perfect. Like surprisingly, the orange, because I wanted the orange interior, all that's intact. Like, there's not even any cracks in it.
That's good because it's, you know, I guess it's got like expansion joints like the 405 freeway. It's got the mesh that expands. It's good. Exactly. You can fart through it. It's excellent, really. But whenever a car's got,
the rear seats are all vinyl as well.
Yeah. Wait, the rear seats are all vinyl?
The fronts are real leather. The backs are vinyl, so they look slightly different.
Oh, you know what? I never fucking sat in the back seat. When you own it, it's not your problem what the back seats are made of.
Yeah.
It's a 6.2?
Yeah, so it's a late model 2010, so it doesn't it shouldn't have come with the 6.2 badge, but the guy put it on.
Bro, we're in the club. I did that too.
I know.
Mine I bought new, July 2010, 6.2 engine, no badge, and I was so fucking pissed when not even when the truck came out with the 6.2 badge. I was pissed when they showed the auto show press trucks with the 6.2 badge, and then the production truck didn't have it. I literally called Jamal, who was the head of the SVT. And I said, what are you doing? Get me that goddamn badge. I don't care if you have to take it off the trucks on your lot. And he sent me the badges.
Why didn't it have a badge?
Why did Jamal have them?
You know, why did it not have a badge?
I don't know why it didn't have a badge. It made absolutely no sense.
Well, in 2010, none of them got a 6.2 badge, even if they got the 6.2. So that was a 2011 and up thing.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I had a 2010 6.2 that came with no badge. So I called Jamal Hamidi and I said, motherfucker, I want a badge. And then the badge came out like 6 months later. I had the badge before. I had the fake badging on my truck before everyone else put fake badging on their trucks.
Yeah. No, the truck's been like mint. I'm towing my jet ski with it all summer. I took it off roading. Like, I've really had no issues with it. Like, nothing major. Transmission's good. Engine's good.
What did you pay for it?
He's cosplaying American.
Do you talk about what you paid for it, or do you not talk about it? And I just
it's all in the video. It's the cheapest one before Hoovy got his cheapest one, but his technically didn't run. But anyways, it won't.
No, listen, I'm sorry. I like Tyler Hoover, but his cheapest don't count. Him and Freddie buy exceptional levels of shitbox, and so
thank you.
we tried our first cheap car challenge, real cheap car challenge, and it's like. It's so much harder than we thought it would be.
We can get into that in a second. I'll just finish off with the Raptor. But I paid 17,000 Canadian, so it was like 13,000 US.
That's very cheap. Yeah,
wow.
Bro, that's like fucking ex-Dubai cheap. Like, that's like was sold new in America, did a stint in Dubai, and then came back to Canada. And like, that's how fucking cheap that is.
So I bought it with 350,000 kilometers, which is like around 220,000 miles, and it was the original owner, which is why I bought it.
Mm-hmm. It's a road warrior. That's just that's a highway warrior.
Yeah.
He would just roll and smoke them cigars and just lit fucking and fart into those expanding seats.
Yeah, they're like, instead of getting rid of the smoke smell, I want to just take up cigar smoking. I'm like, oh well, I considered it for a day.
Embrace it. And you smell like it already anyway. That's the worst part. If you already smell like it, you might as well get the good parts out of it.
But we did chlorine.
Yeah, I did like a chloride or chlorine treatment, and then I also
did ozone.
Ozone. So that got rid of like, I'd say 95 to 98% of it.
It's like a lot better.
Yeah.
But it
was like 3 or 4 treatments total.
Oh my God. Smells like, you can fucking fuck up a car with a smell. I mean, I tell the story a lot, but back in the day, me and Larry Casilla, Ammo NYC, who just sent me a truckload of supplies, an actual truck full of ammo products. I'm so excited. But back in the day, when we had a shop together, a client brought in a car, and they had gotten seafood takeout. I think it was clam chowder, seafood chowder. It was in a styrofoam container in a bag in the trunk of an Audi S4. They drove home. They forgot about it for like 2 weeks. They went out of town. They brought the car in. You had to wear a hazmat suit to be within 10 feet of the car. And I shit you not, the car had to be totaled out. A bowl of soup.
I don't doubt it, though.
That's the Seinfeld thing.
It was not even. Yes, it was absolutely. And this was post Seinfeld. But the dead fish rotting soup smell was so bad it could not. We took the whole interior out. It's a bare metal. It could not be. The insurance company told out the car was less than 6 months old. Brand new Audi S4.
Wow. It was in the metal too.
In the metal, in everything. Well, they probably could have replaced the entire. If they replaced every soft thing in the car, but at a brand new car, I mean, fuck it, total it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow.
We had remember the van. Zach and I had we bought the production van, the Honda Odyssey, bro. Cannot. For you guys, recommend the 09 Honda Odyssey enough. It's the best van ever. And I spilled this much differential fluid. This like a little capful, and the whole interior had to be ripped out and fucking, it was the worst.
Yeah, differential fluid sucks.
Like
That
this-
smells pretty bad.
Oh, the stinkiest. It's so fucking gnarly. That's so gross. Oh man, Yuri, what's your daily driver? Do you have an interesting daily driver as well?
99 Prowler in yellow.
Oh, fuck me. That's your daily?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's my,
essentially, yeah.
And then I drive that all winter too. I got some Continental Viking Contact 7s for it.
God.
So
You have a snow tire fitment for that?
yeah. It's honestly so good in winter.
Have you taken it on a
Because
frozen lake yet? Please tell me you've gone ice racing with a Prowler.
yet.
No, but like parking lots when I go to hockey and stuff, and it like when you floor it, it stays locked into that drift because it's got perfect 50-50 bounce and bigger tires on the back. Like
That's
it's actually
amazing.
the best in winter.
That's so great. What a baller for driving that all winter. And you pull a hockey bag out of that thing. Where do you have to tow the trailer for the hockey bag?
No, I don't have the trailer. I just like put the top down, like slide the hockey stick in there, and whatever.
Dude, what's Prowler life like?
Well, everyone looks at it, and everyone's excited to see it, and it's just like you're bringing joy to the world by driving it on the road. Like way more attention than a supercar, and people are like happy to hear it. They're not like, or happy to see it. They're not mad that you're like a Lamborghini ripping down the street or a McLaren.
Totally.
They're like, oh wow,
It's all
that's great.
smiles.
Kids and old ladies love it the most.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely mostly old ladies. And kids.
Old ladies will be like, "That's a fancy car you got there, fella."
They're the ones that take out the iPad to take a photo of it.
You ever drive you ever drive any Morgan? Like that is
No.
a Morgan. It doesn't matter which one. 3 wheels, 4 wheels, doesn't fucking matter. Pick a Morgan. Any year, any model, doesn't matter. Drive one of them around Beverly Hills or Abbott Kinney in Venice is like the Venice Beverly Hills, right? Or like any like Brooklyn trendy area. You want to meet women? That's the method. That and a baby pit bull. And it's like you're going to have to beat them off with this. Like when you're driving a Morgan, you have a hobby, you have taste, but you're not one of those. You're not one of those douchebags in their loud cars. You cannot tell what year it is. It could be a 60 or a 70 or a fucking 92 or a 2017. Who knows? And it's like you are someone of interest and intrigue. Who is this guy? Especially if you have the matching outfit.
So, would you recommend that instead of like an Ariel Atom or something like that?
Oh, 100%. I'm anti cars without bodies. Like I understand why the Ariel Atom exists. I've driven them. I understand why a lunatic might want to buy one. Like I get like I get the appeal, but personally, like I've gone really fast in cars that have body work and would survive a crash, in which I would survive a crash. I've driven a lot of really fast cars in which rocks didn't literally go up my pants. So yeah, to me, the trade-off isn't there. I ride motorcycles for that. But did you buy one? Do you have one? Do you want one?
No motorcycles.
Our buddy Savage Geese has an Ariel Atom.
Yeah.
Oh, did he buy one? Okay. Well, he's like a really
year.
responsible person. I think he's mild mannered, and
good driver too.
Yeah, he's a good driver, but also like I think he probably needs like a little fucking crazy in his life, and that's probably where he gets his crazy.
Yeah, and plus it's reliable. It's a Honda.
Yeah. If you want like crazy, but like not crazy in terms of like this might explode at any second. Yeah, for sure.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Wait, but can we go back to Prowler life? What is actually driving it like? Does it just drive like an average V6 powered sedan?
I mean, it's like it's not that fast, but it's still like not that slow. And it's got the 4-speed auto stick, and like they program it to like shift really hard every single time.
I haven't heard the word auto stick in a really long time.
Yeah, to shift up, it's left and right, not up and down.
I bet that custom tag is available. I bet it's been long enough that it's you could get auto stick on a
No, well, we both have straight pipes license plates. So
yes.
How's the difference in spelling?
STR8 PYPS, and he's PIPS.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I like it. Zach, should we get some smoking tire themed license plates?
Yeah, sure.
I haven't thought
You
about
get
doing
smoking
that.
tire and then with a Y.
Oh, to
T5T.
satisfy our British contingent. That's why I have to type it with Y's in all the YouTube tags, right?
That makes sense.
I have to double type everything with fucking Y's in it.
Oh yeah, dude, we have to like add spaces and like double type that stuff too. So yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, you make the doc once, you copy paste, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But like, is driving, like, if you weren't like making YouTube videos and trying to do something that cost that are you doing that Prowler thing because you're a YouTuber or because it has always been your dream to drive a Prowler around?
It's like I always liked it, and being a YouTuber helps like to get it. If I wasn't a YouTuber, I probably wouldn't get it.
Gives you a really good excuse for buying dumb shit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's too good of an excuse for that.
And I probably wouldn't be able to afford to get it either if I wasn't doing YouTube stuff. But like, you want to have, like, as a YouTuber, you want to get the car you liked, but like the most extreme car you liked.
Yes.
So
like you mean like the cheapest version of the car you like?
Almost.
Well, I just like the most ridiculous thing. And plus, we didn't buy one until after I bought mine, so
well, you're clearly a trendsetter. I mean, I don't know. Is the 90s retro future era gonna make a comeback? That would be very interesting. Wouldn't it be crazy if all of a sudden, like, 22-year-olds started buying up SSRs, ironically, and then
everyone should buy PT Cruiser turbos right now if that's gonna happen, because
well, they're just ugly SRT4 neons, aren't they?
Yeah, but I like ugly stuff too. So like ugly cars are my jam, and I love all the retro stuff. Like I love the Thunderbird. The SSR was cool, but I haven't had a chance to drive one yet.
The Thunderbird, like the pink coral Halle Berry James Bond girl Thunderbird, like the O2 Thunderbird, right?
Yeah.
That would be, because that shared a platform with the Lincoln LS, which was actually pretty good. Shared the platform with the Jaguar S-Type. They were actually pretty good handling cars. If you can get a Coyote motor into that thing with a manual gearbox, you'd really have something.
Man,
you'd have a fast fucking car if you did that.
That's the wrong channel. We don't build anything. We just buy stuff.
Exactly.
And hope for the
best.
Then
we get our mechanic to fix everything that's broken.
You're a man after my own fucking heart.
No wrenching.
Dude, I used to have time to like change my own oil. I don't have time for that anymore. I kind of enjoyed that. No, not anymore.
Homie, Freddie doesn't change his own oil. Freddie's like, I know what my time is worth, bro. He's like, I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, he does the math. Yeah, for sure. You want to see what's behind us? I hope this doesn't disconnect, but I'm going to be very gentle. What's behind us in the studio today? Oh, do I have...
I love the new studio, though.
Yeah, the studio looks great.
I put these signs up for the open house. They're informational. Can you see what that is?
Oh, Porsche something.
Can you see what that is? It's the Bear Carbon Gunzerwerks. So we have.
Is that for your
it's for the open house? Yeah. Gunther Works sent us 2 whips. So we have messages just show up on the screen. They did, Zach. They came through. How about that?
Oh, I'm not on that camera though.
That's it. That's the Bear Carbon one that Zach has pulled up there. Can you pull that over? And it's the fucking hottest shit ever with the blue stripes. So we got that one out here.
Did you see one at the auto show? No. We saw like a carbon fiber GT2 RS or something.
It was the race car. I forget what it's called.
Oh, that 935.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that was the one that Zwart was driving up the hill.
Yeah, we don't have it.
The Bear Carbon Porsche 935, wasn't that what Zwart was driving?
Yeah, it was, but they wrapped it, but it looked amazing. Some of it was left Bear Carbon, and some of it had like the red Pegasus with white livery.
It was a Road Scholars car, right? Yeah, you guys know Road Scholars in North Carolina? They are extremely legit Porsche shop. And have some good stuff. But we got that one, and then we have, Zach, pull up the Gunther Works Winchester commission, because they all got to commission their cars now, right?
We got to Google it.
I'm sorry, I can't share the pictures with you. It's basically, for the audio only folks, it is white with a dark stripe in the center. That's it, yeah. It's like a pearl white. It's rad. It's got this like kind of...
What's it called again?
The Winchester commission. Winchester Pearl, yeah, that's it, yeah. That Winchester car is cool. The CHP Fox body.
They had some of those in Canada too, right? They had Canadian.
Yes.
RCMP had Fox bodies.
Really?
That's right. Yeah.
Ooh. Are those collectible?
I did not end up with one of those.
Jacob, check that out.
Are those collectible up there? I bet they are. Okay, RCMP Fox body would be sick.
Yeah, show him.
Here.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, what a great livery. It's like the blue with the white door. That's similar to Michigan's. The Michigan ones were kind of like that. Yeah, that's kick-ass.
Yeah, I forget what state mine came from. I don't even know if mine was a California one, but it was. Oh, look at that, 935. Yikes!
You guys want to talk about Fox bodies then?
Did you buy? Yeah, you guys bought one, right?
Yeah, I got another one. It's
Wait, another one?
Where do I even start?
Why did we buy
How many Fox bodies do you have?
No, this is the second one ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Explain why we bought a Fox body.
So we did a $5,000 cheap car challenge. We've always wanted to do that.
Like Top Gear style.
Yeah. So we were looking all over. I found this one finally, which by the way, 5,000 Canadian dollars, so 3,800 US dollars.
That's a pretty terrible Fox body.
Yes.
Did it have to have a V8
I found
in it?
one. Yeah, it's got a V8.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy anything else.
Well, I mean, listen, 3,800 for a decent V8 one is maybe stretching it a little bit. Continue, please.
Decent, yeah, that's the key word. So I ended up finding this one. It was listed for $5,000, and then I lost it, and then it got relisted a month later for $6,500. So then I messaged the guy. I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, I'm a new owner. I changed the clutch. I changed the slate. I changed this and that. I was like, all right, let me go see this thing. So we went to go check it out, and it obviously needed a bunch of work. The front tires were corded, like the fronts. But they weren't like, they were staggered wheels, so they obviously didn't come off the back and get switched to the front. No idea what happened there. And then
what if they were just power understeering repeatedly? like an hour and a half of power understeer.
I wouldn't doubt anything for this car.
And we got our mechanic to come with us because we don't wrench, we don't know the stuff, and he's a Mustang guy, so
yeah, he's got Fox bodies and stuff. He knows them,
and he's got a dealer plate, so that helps.
That helps
so
too. Yes,
we negotiated the guy down back to $5,000, and I'm like, yo, just tell me what you actually paid. He wouldn't tell me, but I guarantee he paid around $3,000 to $4,000, and then he probably put in like $500 in parts.
Okay,
so he still made a profit.
Yeah. What if it was?
So anyways,
what if that guy didn't do anything, and it was the same guy? He listed it for $5,000, got bombarded with emails, and went, "Oh my God, this is worth more." Bailed out and came back a month later.
It doesn't matter because of the paint job. Have you seen it?
No. Oh yes. Oh, it's flames. Yeah. So you didn't paint it like that as part of the challenge. You bought it like that. You found two cars that both had flames on it. On them?
That wasn't the goal, but it kind of ended up being the goal.
So that car is actually painted to mimic the April 1995 cover of Fast Fords and Mustangs.
Yes, so that's not the actual cover car. It's just a replica of the
that
paint
is
job.
such a specific thing.
That is the most Fox body thing ever.
Yeah.
It gets better.
This is a tribute to Pete Stevens's GT Pro Charged on the cover of the 1995 issue of MMNFF.
It gets better. The fact that this isn't the only one. So since we posted the video, we've had a number of people reach out asking if this is the same car that their dad used to own.
Yeah, from like different states.
Yes.
Everywhere. And we found the guy who used to own this one in Ontario.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Anyway,
my mama said that I was conceived in the back of this vehicle and that man took off. He said my daddy owned this Mustang.
Yeah, it's one of those story ones. So anyways, it's got 2 pages of owners. At one point in 2006, it had 200,000 kilometers. And then by the next owner, it had 100,000. And then there's been 3 owners since that. And so now I bought it with 108,000 kilometers.
You should make a graph of its odometer. Like a dyno. Like here's the dyno chart and here's the odometer consistency.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure for a period of like 6 years, the mileage didn't change. So
well, it's really easy. A, to roll those back, and B, you just pull the cable out of the trans and it just stops.
Yeah, and so on top of that, it's also got gears. So when I'm going 100, the fastest I've seen it on my own speedo is 160 kilometers.
Yeah. What gears? Do you know what gears you have?
I don't know. My mechanic thinks that they're 331, I think.
Well, that's not too bad. 331's not that bad. If you start going to 373 or 411 on the highway, now you're screaming.
Maybe it's a 370. Anyways,
373 is about where it starts to become sucky on the highway.
Okay, because it gets terrible gas mileage. So
that's probably
when I'm at 160 on my GPS from Google Maps, I'm going about 120. So that's the fastest I've gone in that car. So 120 is about 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
These cars are sketchy.
Yeah.
On Mustang forums, you were going 175. Yes, I heard. Yes, 175.
Yeah. The whole thing is just shaking. Like I don't want to go any faster than that.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't because it's shady. One of the things you can do if you give a shit, if you still have the car and didn't kill it, is you can get a custom drive shaft. I wouldn't be surprised if your drive shaft is fucking bent or somehow out of balance, and that is a common thing that happens when you have a Mustang that's had a bit of shit beat out of it. Especially the fact that it's got a rear end means it's implies a few things anyway.
Well, it's also got line lock. There's a button
well, that
on the
implies
picture,
a few
like
more
red
things.
button. Yeah. There's a lot of things, and then previous owners, like the multiples in between, since watching the video, they've also sent me videos of their buddy doing burnouts in the middle of the road with it in the winter, like from up north.
It's all coming together.
And then today we're sitting outside just before this podcast, and I'm like, what's that black stain underneath my car? Like, is that from it? It's gotta be.
Oh no.
Checked it out. One of the shocks blew out. Just blew out.
Oh no! From the heat or the cold or from life? It just gave up.
No idea. From life, probably.
Yeah, well, our mechanic thinks that they're still the originals, which is shocking, and they are still the quad shocks. So.
Oh my god! Yeah.
But we got to keep it on the road because on Wednesday we're gonna go to the track.
Yeah.
And see how much faster it is than my Civic, or if my Civic can beat it on a road course.
Are you gonna fix the shock?
Yes, before the track.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to die. Like,
no, you probably should fix the shock. Zach just gave you a big thumbs down for that.
We know that you don't need shocks. We've proven
I had to replace the seatbelts because they also stopped working.
I mean, do that.
Yeah, I mean I recommend.
And it's a
that
1987. There's no airbags, no seatbelts.
No,
so
yeah.
I'd at least like the seatbelts.
Well, a working, good condition Fox body drives surprisingly well. Bad ones are pretty shit. They're pretty terrible.
Yeah, I've only had bad ones.
All right, and Yuri, I imagine this is your Civic.
Yeah, so I was originally looking for a Fast and Furious style car. I found a Sunfire with a full body kit, and I'm like, that might be fun. It sold. The Civic came up, and the story behind the airbrushing is it was airbrushed by Johnny Depp's tattoo artist in 2006.
This is a contest for obscure paint ideas that no one cares about. This is amazing.
Make this stuff up.
Oh my! Did you contact Johnny Depp's the tattoo artist?
Yeah, I did.
You did? He confirmed?
Yeah.
Or she
there's
confirmed?
If you type in tattoo artist Toronto Johnny Depp, there's a picture of a guy tattooing Johnny Depp's hands. That was the guy who airbrushed this.
All right, detective work confirmed. You guys did journalism. Very nice.
Yeah. So he did actually paint it, and in person, I'm not gonna lie, this paint's pretty good.
It's really good.
That's hilarious. So at one point, that was like probably a pretty nice car.
Yeah. Well, it was always stock, engine and everything, but everything else probably.
Yeah, maybe Zach can pull up the interior door.
Yeah, the inner door panel.
Did the painter tell you what he charged whoever this was to paint this?
No, I don't want to ask that. And I got it for 3,000 Canadian, which is like.
I bet you he paid more to have it painted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
3,000 Canadian.
Wait, can we back it up?
$.
Please tell me about the body kitted Sunfire, because the Sunfire is one of the worst cars ever made, bar none.
No, well, I saw it and I'm like, and it looked clean. I asked the guy, I'm like, can you show me pictures of the underbody? Does it have rust on it? He showed me the pictures, and then he used those pictures in his ad, and then it sold right away because this thing was clean, like the cleanest thing in the world.
It was the lowest mileage and probably the highest price in Canada at the time.
I'm just searching body kits and like dumb stuff like that on our search engines for car stuff.
That's so funny. I bet you I can tell you how that guy decided to sell that car. He brought someone into the garage and he went, Dave, I have the lowest mileage Pontiac Sunfire in the entire world. It is the cleanest, freshest. And Dave was like, really? Let me see that. And he went in the garage, and they took off the cover, and he looked at it, and he went, what are you, a fucking moron? Keeping something like that? You think someone's going to invest in that? Get that thing the fuck out of here. And he went, wah, wah, and it was on.
But it had a full body kit, all red. It actually looked like pretty cool.
Those things are the worst. You ever drive one of them? It does not. Cars don't get worse than that.
But I'm happy, very, very happy with the Civic. Did you see the airbrushing on the door card?
Zach is digging for it at the moment.
He just
pulled up a close up of the airbrushing on the outside. It's actually it is very good. You're right.
But the door card with the window roller.
Matt, you're gonna die.
Oh, the inside. Holy shit! Is that a full skull demon? like pirate scene on there? What the fuck is going on that door card? It's like,
well, look at the crank handle.
The naked lady.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's right. You guys put this on Instagram.
What am I looking at?
Hang on.
Zach has pulled up a video screenshot.
That's right. Pull up video.
We blurred it on YouTube, so we didn't get the monetized.
Yeah, because we need money.
Dude.
Oh, is it a vagine?
This is so aggressive.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Wow, it's a naked lady, spread eagle, and the window crank handle is right around her vagine.
Which makes it look like she does not have a vagine.
Which makes it look like she has some extra parts. That is hilarious. You know what's funny? That somebody who would paint that many skulls on a car also has any kind of a sense of humor. Usually those two worlds don't intersect. Skulls on a car is someone who takes themselves way too seriously.
We don't know who asked for what.
But I'm just happy it exists.
Yeah, what if the customer asked for the skulls and the painter was like, you can have the skulls, but here's what I'm doing with this naked lady.
Exactly. We have no idea.
I'm just thankful that it went down that way.
Yeah.
Wow, $3,000? That's amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some rust that I need to take care of, which we've got someone's going to take care of it, but like the passenger floor is like cardboard, like literally. It's bad.
You know, those Civics are pretty fun to drive, though. They really are. They're a good time.
Fun.
Yeah, it can turn.
Yeah.
Unlike my Fox body.
No, what's the trick? You very stiff front sway bar, no rear sway bar? Is that the trick?
I don't know. As long as it drives and doesn't fall apart.
No, that's what the Lemons guys do. The guys who race them in Lemons and Chump Car. I think that's just the secret to making them handle good. I'm pretty sure it's stiff front bar, no rear bar.
Well, I got 102 horsepower, so
it's a D15 or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
I think Speed Academy might try to put a turbo in it if I lose to Jacob at the track,
which you will,
which I probably will. But that's kind of our next adventure right now. Is this little
what's the power? What's the power to weight here? Have you done a dyno yet? Do we have a?
No.
It's like it's so much more work than we thought it'd be. We were like, we're gonna buy these used cars. Our mechanic's gonna fix it. We're gonna be cool, get a ton of views. Realistically, it's like go to the mechanic every day because something new breaks.
Yeah.
Try to organize track time. Hard to get that. Like get some tires, throw them on. Like pretty much
turns
everything's
out
a nightmare.
Top Gear has a staff of 100 people for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah. We knew, but like we wanted to experience it for ourselves.
We didn't know how bad it could be, and like it's really bad.
It's really hard. Yeah. I mean, I genuinely thought my Fox body project was going to be very straightforward. I really did. I didn't change the engine. I didn't change the transmission, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, you can just put the 04 Cobra stuff right on it." Okay. No, it doesn't just go right on it. It takes like a long time to make it happen. Yeah, project cars are really fucking rough, man. And like produced pieces are rough too. Logistics are, it's gnarly shit.
But we're having fun. We don't regret it at all.
No, it's
and then
super fun.
We got valved exhausts for them. So like with a little bunch wide open and in like 102 horsepower Civic, it's like so annoying. I didn't think I'd like that until I got to drive it.
So the Fox body sounds like a NASCAR because it's got headers and no cats or anything.
Yeah,
it's straight.
It's a good. I mean, if you tune it right, it can be a good sound. Oh, can Zach get the audio on the show?
It's just a NASCAR, like the loudest thing ever.
Your car, we're listening in the studio. He's got Yuri's Civic going. Oh yeah. I hear some like techno music, and then there's a whoop, whoop. When you have the throttle, do you go whoop, 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 whoop? You really you make the noises that you heard the special effects guys in the movies make artificially.
Yeah, because it also has an intake too, so it actually sounded decent even before we put the exhaust on.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I feel like I'm in Fast and Furious. I put some like LEDs on the bottom. It's perfect. I also have a DVD player that flips down, and I got a DVD of Fast and Furious to play in it as well. So I'm good.
Is that the only DVD you own?
In the car, yes.
Yeah. I still have like 12 CDs. My Aston Martin Vanquish has a CD changer in it, and I've had the same 6 discs in that changer since I don't know 2007.
Yeah, I got a 6-disc changer behind the passenger seat of my Prowler, so that's like I got Beach Boys, and like I'm good to go. Beach Boys and Dance Mix 95. But I don't know if you guys
Dance Mix 95. Oh my God, is that like CNC
did you guys
Music
get that?
Factory?
Did you guys get that in the States? Because I think that was from
that was much music.
That was the Canadian like MTV kind of thing. But like everybody in Canada knows Dance Mix 95.
We had what were those CDs called, Zach? Like there was like the compilation like club CDs where it was like
like Party Mix
like
Volume
Party
4.
Mix Volume. They had different names, but I know what you're talking about. Is basically like hot club beats from this season or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So what have you guys driven other than your own totally not shit boxes? What have you guys driven recently that you've been into?
I got a good one. So this was like coming in and out of the Mustang ship box. So we had a Charger Hellcat wide body.
Cool.
That thing felt like a Camaro, and just like it literally felt like a Camry, essentially. Just how safe it was after coming out of my shitbox Mustang. I'm like, this is so quiet. It's so comfortable. I have adaptive cruise. I'm sitting on a couch. I don't feel like I'm gonna die. But like at any moment, I have 707 horsepower at my foot. Like
the Chargers are good. The wheelbase of the Chargers versus the Challengers, it makes them really stable. They're really fun for sliding. They're very easy to drift with. They're great.
Yeah, we're working more and more to get more like sliding stuff here in Canada, but it's tricky to get like a parking lot or like a track to use and get the manufacturers on board with like letting you do stuff, because everyone here is kind of a little bit more tame than it seems everyone is in the States about letting us do fun stuff. But Porsche did have us on track recently in a bunch of their cars. Like we did the Cayman GT4,
the 718
Boxster, and the Taycan, but we had the one with the all-season tires.
Oh.
So
was it a Turbo S with all-season tires?
No, it was a turbo with all seasons.
Okay.
But they had a Turbo S, but we didn't drive it on the track, which was weird.
Yeah.
But it plowed so much, nobody liked it on track.
All it did was understeer the whole time.
That's the tires. I mean, that's
exactly.
I've driven Taycan Turbo S on track. It's a fucking animal. It's like a 720. It's bananas.
So we figured.
Yeah. Just a warning to everyone. Make sure it's got performances. But it was like really cool how fast it pulled out of corners.
Yeah.
Even with the
like the lead car, because it was lead follow, so the lead car was a GT3 RS. You're on his bumper out of every corner, but then after,
it's very crazy. And those all seasons, like on the street, are fine. It's for
exactly. On the street, yeah. But track.
Yeah, because I did the 4S with all seasons on it, and I went 300 miles on a charge, like no problem, easy.
Yeah,
so it's good. We've got a Taycan downstairs right now. Porsche sent one over. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're cool. We drove a Model X. We had our first Tesla press car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Up in Canada.
Yeah.
And it was a Model
really cool.
X.
Yeah, it had a long range.
It wasn't even a performance.
I can't believe they have Model X press cars in the fleet still. From that company? That's amazing.
This was like the first press car they've given out in Canada.
There's no press car. There's no fleet in Canada.
But it was cool. Like we got to use the smart.
Go ahead.
We got to use the Smart Summit, and that was like the coolest feature ever. Like it would just get to you in parking lots all the time, and it looked like it was going to hit everything, but it never did.
Yeah, it was close.
Wow.
It works today.
Yeah, it was cool though.
I hope it's learning. There's been a lot of videos around here of it getting pretty confused in parking lots, but parking lots are confusing.
Yeah, it doesn't like parking islands and stuff. It doesn't like any of that stuff.
Yeah, if thing about driving is you really should be a human. I'm just saying, like, you really should be a human. It's really an activity that is optimized right now for humans. I'm in terms of I'm taking more and more of a moral an anti-autonomy. The more I learn about it, the less I like it.
Yeah, well, like my Civic, I had the Cayman press car in my basement, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go, pick up some takeout, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take the Civic, and like it's come to that where I don't want to deal with stuff. I just want to take the simple car. So yeah, I'm kind of on the same page sometimes.
I mean, look, what did that Civic Si go for on Bring a Trailer recently? $50,000. I think there's gonna be a big boom in cars like that, like late 90s, early 2000s, light, simple, manual cars. Those cars are going to be the next ones, I think, man, because people, it's sort of the opposite of what every car is now, over computerized, overweight, oversized, and you go, fucking, this thing was fine, and like the controls are light, and I'm still getting 35, 40 miles a gallon. Like, what was all that extra shit for? Just give me something.
Less screens too.
Well, the funniest thing is like seeing a current gen Honda Civic next to my Fox Body Mustang, and my Mustang's smaller than the current gen Civic.
Right. Yeah. I mean, Fox bodies are like, you don't think of those as like small cars, but they're actually like pretty small by today's standards.
Yeah.
What else?
How's your new channel been going with the podcast? Because that was like
it was a good idea.
That was a bold move.
Yeah, that's a big move.
It worked out really, really well. Actually, it's been the correct thing to do. We got up to I don't know exactly how many subscribers we're at right now, but we're
17,400.
Yeah, 17,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, on the podcast channel right now, which is basically about the number of video views that average episodes would get anyway. But
the video views, like I'm looking at them right now, are pretty much on point with what they were when they were on our main channel. So it's like the people that wanted to watch it
Jacob's
on YouTube.
Jacob's gonna go take a leak.
That's okay.
The people that wanted to watch it on YouTube or listen to it on YouTube came over. I have friends I talked to in Colorado, and I was like, how do you listen to the show? And he's like, YouTube. It's like, because that's how I found it, and that's how I keep listening to it, and they just crossed over. So
yeah, I think those people found it where they wanted to find it, and it grows at a slow but growing pace. And I think that the regular channel, I don't necessarily know if growth has accelerated, but I think that I think the percentage views are up, and so I think it was the right thing to do. It's a lot of work for Zach.
It's okay.
And but we had the money, fortunately, and so and plus, like, it's more like this studio, sort of having the new channel and a new studio, new equipment, and like beautiful space and all that. I think it's kind of like it's a good new thing. Plus, Tom Segura introduced us to new ad salespeople, and we were doing very well in that department. So
yeah, I was thinking it'd be good if like we got into something like ad reads kind of somehow, but I don't know. We've been doing like ads here or there, but it's something, I guess.
You got to do
for
it.
The future.
You got to do it. It sucks, but you got to do it.
Should we just do it? Should we just cut our reviews halfway in the middle? And it's like, and before we keep going.
No, I don't cut away from the action. I put mine up front, man. Look, the biggest shows in the podcasting and the biggest shows on YouTube get their rates, and they have the ads up front. And so I don't cut away from the action either in a car video. I mean, I put the multiple YouTube ads because you fucking have to now, not because we want to, but like if you want to make the money you made 4 years ago, this is what you have to do now. Yeah. But like I won't stop the action or a podcast to do ad reads in the middle. People do, and you get paid more. Like they'll pay you a lot more if you're willing to do it in the middle, but it's not worth it to me. I think it ruins the experience, so I don't do it.
Yeah, we've been living off pretty much just normal YouTube ads, and like you said, if you don't add,
guys, you're gonna have to fucking crank it up. Get that revenue off of YouTube.
Give us your guy then, and we'll talk to him. But like, if you don't put those ad breaks in, I guess YouTube doesn't push it as much because like, why would YouTube want to push a video that doesn't make them money? So it's hard to not add that stuff in.
Yeah, and we've like talked to other people and stuff where their video was like partially demonetized or whatever, and then they can see the spike drop in the views, and then as soon as it gets remonetized, the views come back. It's like, hey, I think I know what's going on here.
We're just trying to play the YouTube game, but we've had like Continental as a sponsor for like over almost like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And like having that at the beginting and end, it's been good. Like they're super legit.
They're
and, like,
so good to work with.
Continental tires on all our cars, even our little $5,000 cars.
Yeah, Continental Extreme Contact Sports.
So that's good too. Just having that kind of support.
Yeah. I mean, that's a title sponsor is excellent. So that's a great place to start. But I mean, you gotta diversify. I feel kind of dumb every time I do ad reads, like especially like the video ones, not so much podcast ones. I feel a little silly, but you're getting paid to feel silly, so it's it's okay.
Well, YouTube's a weird world. It's like you got to make a living, and you're making a living doing this, so you have to find a way to be able to make a living and continue it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you guys got that gold play button, you should be killing the game right now, and we can talk about specific strategies, and I can introduce you to my ad sales people who bring in great money for us. It's not you know what really gets you paid? You want to talk about your dick and balls. That's straight up. You want to talk about boner pills? You want to talk about things to shave your balls? You want to talk about moisturizing and powdering your balls? Like, the money is in balls.
We both have balls.
Yeah.
You guys have them, and your audience, I bet, are you guys what 90+% male?
Yeah.
They all have balls too. That's the best.
I'll have them airbrushed on all future cars.
Yeah, we just give both cars.
I know that.
I know. Yeah, okay. Johnny Depp's guy. Yeah.
Just buy 2 BMW i7s.
That's a callback right there. That's awesome. Oh my God, I like you guys so much, man. I really am so happy that you guys are as successful as you are, because the first time I met you, I was like, who the fuck are these Yuri and Jacob guys? And then you came on the show and I was like, oh, these guys are cool as fuck. I'm gonna hang out with these Canadians, and I'm so like happy for like your successes and getting that gold button, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're rooting for you, man. Like we respect everyone that's been here before us, and we want to make everyone know that. So we always try and help you guys out. And anyone that has come before us, even if they're above or below, like we just want to help everyone in the whole community.
Yeah, YouTube's weird, but it's like it's nice having all the car channels as friends. It's like your coworkers in this weird international.
Well, they understand what you're bitching about. You know what I mean? Other people don't really get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we get together.
That's like why
with,
actors date each other and musicians date each other, because they're the only other people they can relate to.
Yeah, like when we talk to like other YouTubers, you bring up like, you know, your last video performance or something. You say like, oh yeah, my video was like 5 of 10. They're like, oh, I understand that.
Yeah. Fucking Freddie gets me so mad every time. I love him so much, and every time he fucking sends me some screenshot of his like, yo, #1 on trending with this $800 shit box, and he sent me, oh my God, last year he sent me his December revenue. I wanted to fucking cry.
Well, that was the Hit My Ride van, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like insane. I didn't know that would do that well. I clicked right away.
He sent me the picture of that thing when he bought it, and I was like, oh my God, you have found the loophole in the Matrix to re-pimp rides. Literally re-pimping the same cars. Fuck! Yeah. Genius! I hate you.
Yeah, no, he killed it. He did such a good job with that.
Yo, he's like, what do you want to do with this Lexus? And he's like because I gave him my $1 million mile Lexus, right?
I remember that.
And I was like, what are you going to do with it? Because I guess he was going to put turbos on it, and his audience like revolted. And so he's going to restore it. And he's like, once I restore it, what then? I was like, well, I'll buy it back for $1. And he was like, okay. So he's literally going to restore it. I'm going to buy it back for $1. I'm like, airport shuttle.
That's solid.
Yeah. I was going to use the Delica as an airport shuttle, but my wife was like, that's my car. And I was like, yeah, okay, it's your car.
I had a Lexus GS430 for 1 year.
The best. What year?
2001.
The first gen?
The second gen. Yeah, the second gen. 2001's the second gen.
With the 4 headlights?
Yeah.
No, that's the end of the first gen. That's the rare one. Those are impossible to find. A late first gen 430, they rule.
Yeah. It was great.
And he dumped it, put yellow fog lights or something.
The inner lights, I put like yellow tint over top of them.
Yes.
And then I dumped them on like big VIP wheels. Like they were basically just like dishes.
Yes.
It was sick.
I like it. Yeah. I drove a VIP car and it made me so happy. I don't know why. Remember that? Do you remember that video I did? It was the widest body Lexus. Jack, can you get a picture of it? The wide body LS 400 VIP car I drove at Grid Life. The body was. That's it. The top left. The very top left picture. That's it. 1995.
Jacob's gonna find his for you.
It had the widest, craziest body. It had an exhaust on it that really made it sound very good, actually, very bassy and like deep. But like I drove it around and people were just, oh, what the fuck is that? Have you guys ever driven a donk?
No, but I like that stuff, but it's harder to have that in Canada.
Yeah.
And to get our hands on it, and we haven't really driven many fan cars or other people's cars because it's just like added liability, and press cars are so easy and predictable.
Yes,
and
I completely understand.
We're trying to free up time to do more cool stuff, but
people are like, Farrah, go back to driving fans cars. I'm like, do you know how sketchy that is? Oh yeah, that's a GS430 is excellent. Yes,
thank you.
Very good.
I I honestly forget how much I paid for that. I think it was $5,000 as well.
Really? Oh, you stole it. Those are great. I asked people to keep an eye out for like the mintest one of the lowest mile of one of those they could find. I haven't found anything with under like 80,000 miles.
Yeah, I forget what this one had. I think it also had questionable CD past as well.
I was like, oh yeah,
judging by everything I found in like questionable quarter panels and stuff.
Yeah.
When the area under the armrest has been removed like 100 times and the screws are stripped, you're like, okay.
Yeah, I think it was stolen at one point. Also, my Fox body was also stolen in its current paint job at one point.
Yes. Someone was like, my daddy had one of these. I'm taking this one.
Yeah.
It's the April 1995 edition of the magazine.
But I had
Do you have the magazine? Did you tell me you bought
No.
Go on eBay. Zach,
Yeah,
April 1995 muscle Mustangs and fast Fords on eBay. How much? We're gonna buy these guys one and send it to Canada. When my Mustang was on the cover of CarCraft magazine, I only got one, but I wanted to have it made into like one of those, things that you frame. And they're like, you need two. And I was like, oh, fuck, I do. And I had to go on eBay and buy another one for like $15. Anything?
Wow.
What was it, April 1999?
April 1995, muscle Mustangs. Oh, there it is, right there, the flames, top center. Look, right there it is. Oh, yeah.
With the babe?
It's on eBay. We found it on eBay for sure. Wow. There it is. $10. Oh, buy it. Buy it now, brother. It's coming your way, boys. It's a little gift from your friends at the Smoking Tire. Oh, it's great. Super. Have you seen it? Do you know what the picture looks like?
Yeah.
The car was originally called Shredder.
Yeah. It says Supercharger Extravaganza, and there's like a chick in a bikini straddling a supercharger.
So my 1987 still has the stock intake, which makes me think that it was either turboed, supercharged, or nitrous at one point and put back to stock.
Well, look, on the cover of the April 1995 Muscle Mustangs Fast Fords, they advertise a 70 horsepower exhaust upgrade. What kind of exhaust upgrade do you think gives 70 horsepower in a fucking Fox body? Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's like in conjunction with a 400 shot, we saw a 70 horsepower gain by running Cook's log tube headers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Zach, send me the link to that. I'm going to buy that for the boys. That's awesome. Does it come with the totally free giant custom Mustang poster? Because if it does and it's their car, that would be amazing.
It is. It's a double page spread inside in the middle of the Mustang.
Yes. Yeah, we're buying that for you.
Well, thank you. There's going to be an update video on that car coming out on Sunday on our channel.
Nice.
Yeah, Jacob's review of it, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Everyone voted for my Civic review to come out first, so I guess the Civic is more popular.
Well, it was a strategic vote, which
everybody
everyone
likes
admitted to, because they wanted to see the best for last.
If you're not first, you're last.
Really? You voted on which video to put out first? That's a good move.
Yeah.
Okay.
We tried that for the first time.
On what platform did you do that?
Instagram.
Instagram.
It was like
Instagram.
53 to 47, so it was like pretty much
the same thing.
Can you do a poll on Instagram, or are you just reading comments?
No, check it out.
On stories you can do a poll, right? I'm old as fuck. I don't use stories. It was 50-50 exactly. Oh boy.
No, it was at first
53-47.
Oh, 53-47? Oh, okay, cool.
So
still pretty
I'll
close.
take that win.
If that was a weight distribution, it would still be pretty decent.
It'd be very fun.
It'd be very
Fun
good.
one.
Have you guys? You guys should corner balance and see where your car is nice and wonky on the scales.
I kind of want to dyno them just to see what's left.
If someone will do it, we'll do it. But I'm not going to go out of my way for a video because no one's going to watch that.
Well, the thing is, like, we have to get to the dyno, and like the amount of things that are broken every single time I try and drive it, it's like I don't even know.
Yeah, if you could get a set of corner balancing scales from someone who does a tuning shop or track days, you could, while you had one car on the dyno, you could put the other car on the scales and probably double up on your efforts and make it not so hard. But like Fox bodies have like really shitty drivetrain loss. So if that thing made 225 at the engine new, it's an 87, right? So 215 or 225 new, I mean maybe it makes 180 now. At the tires, maybe it's like 160.
But it's got headers and no cats, so
171. I'm going with 171 at the tires.
Yeah. I'm not expecting much.
No, nor should you.
It's like I even looked at like, okay, what if I supercharge it? And like, it's not even worth it.
That's the problem. That's what happened with my Fox body. Once I got the chassis and everything to where I wanted it, I went, oh, fuck me. Well, now that it has all this, the only way to get the kind of power that would make all the rest of this worthwhile is literally to put a completely different engine in. You couldn't, like, even if I went for the supercharger, like that shit wouldn't withstand like my Canyon driving for fucking 10 miles. Like I overheat brand new cars sometimes. Like that's not going to work. So it was like, oh, Voodoo engine, 20 grand. No, you know.
Right. What have you overheated on there?
I just recently overheated the Lexus LC500's gearbox in the Canyons, which was disappointing because I love that car otherwise. And I don't know. It was a pre-pro car. I'm not really sure if that's indicative of a bigger problem. But you know, stuff. I set. I was just driving the Cadillac CT5V. Oh, not the CT4V that was last week. The CT5V, the one with the Hofmeister kink in it now. I set the brakes on fire in that one, like on fire, like flames. Like I actually fully set them on fire. Yeah.
Did you figure out how to get into launch control on that?
So that you'll see that in my video later, but did you find it weird in that car?
Yes.
They have the PTM buried deep in a menu and it's like impossible to find?
Yes.
Yeah,
what
that was like a good chunk of our video.
The amount of time that you have to spend pressing the button, the correct amount of like gaps in between, it was crazy.
Yeah,
it's like we have a top 3 stability control system in the entire automotive industry, and we're gonna bury it deep inside a menu that, unless someone specifically tells you how to find it, you will literally never find it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I only found, I drove this car for 6 days. Okay. Didn't find it, and didn't look, didn't know, and then I was reading up online just to get my facts and figures and my horsepower right, and I breezed through Johnny Lieberman's review, which was fucking super flowery and whimsical about this car. He's all about this thing. All of a sudden, he's like super into it, and he mentions, I'm like, holy shit, there's a PTM on this fucking thing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we looked through the owner's manual, and it happened to be the CT5 one. It wasn't the V one. So it didn't have launch control or anything in it. We're like, okay. So then I had to reach out to my rep. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this thing has launch control. And then he had to reach out to his engineers, and then they finally got back to us, and then we figured it out.
Did you drive the rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive?
All wheel.
They ordered a rear wheel, but an all wheel showed up.
Yeah, and they were just as confused as we were. They're like, are you sure it's all wheel? I'm like, I sent them a picture of the badge.
They brought me an all-wheel drive one in California in the summer. What are you doing? I'm not really sure why, but they did. Well, it looks great in red. Zach's got a good picture up of red with black wheels. It looks good. You know what I like? Here's what I like. No more Q ever again. And I like that the V cars black out all the chrome. I like that they like de-bling them. That's kind of cool.
But what do you think of the V ruining the V brand by now having Blackwing? Like,
and then the camera.
I can't use the R word anymore, but it's the R word because we're gonna be woke. But it's very, very. They basically cashed in 100% of the brand equity of the V brand.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
And even like I tried to use the onboard camera with like the SD cards like they have on the Corvettes and the Camaros, and I'm like, all right, it's gonna be like low res, but it'll at least have it. And I put it in, and it was just like 4 separate cameras filming like a 360 mode. I'm like, even like the C40, well, even the C43 should have a video program, but it doesn't work. But like, I thought it would have the cool,
the track
cool
camera thing.
Yeah, it doesn't even have that. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's like AMG did it too, right? There's now 3 different AMG engines for the. I have a GLE 53 right now, and look, it's a lovely car. It ain't an AMG. It's just not, right? It's just not. It's not a hot rod. It's just not. But at least it's badged engine appropriate. The V's, they don't say V series or V line. It's badged just like the V cars were last year. Yeah. So they cashed in the brand equity to make these cars look like they could have put V series or V sport. Like those are fine, but like, what are you doing? I don't get it. So
yeah, because now our job is to explain the fact that Blackwing exists and it's not related to the Blackwing engine.
Well,
that's
dumb too.
It's like, yeah.
I mean, build an engine, give it a cool name, put the cool name on a new car without the engine? Oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's the kind of fuck up that I thought only Johan could have done. But turns out it wasn't even Johan. Like, I was like, oh, naming a car, fucking up a whole brand's naming must be Johan, Donation. He ruins everything he touches. But, like, but he has. He ruined Infiniti. He ruined Cadillac. Everything. Do you know what any Infiniti is called anymore? No, you don't. Why? Johan. That's why.
Red Sport.
Yeah. Everything after the G35 is, I don't even know.
Right? It's the G35 forever.
Yeah.
How you liking your watch, Jacob?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
He's obsessed with it.
Very
I wear it every day.
He got the Pepsi GMT, the transitional dial with the maxi dial and the aluminum bezel. It's a very good pickup. Looks good on you, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I love it. It was, as I mentioned in several videos, but people are still apparently confused. I bought it as a 1 million gift to myself. So.
Oh, did you? That's a great milestone. Did you engrave?
No, I didn't do anything. So I bought it in February, right before the pandemic hit, and I didn't wear it until I had 1 million subscribers. It just sat in my watch box.
It's good. Well, I mean, look, you got good self-control. You waited till the time to celebrate.
There were moments where, I'm not going to lie, there was like, I didn't feel like working that day. I would put it on and be like, I'm just going to edit this for the rest of the night. And then just get it done. Like, it was a motivator to get to the 1 million.
That's awesome. That's good, man.
Yeah.
It's good when a watch is not just a trophy, but it actually is a trophy for like work. That's really nice.
Exactly. Yeah. So I get a lot more compliments on it than I thought I would in in the comments on the latest videos. I'm like, oh wow, people actually care about this.
Yeah. Car people are into watches. Yeah. What was that?
No, I thought more people would be mad at him for having a Rolex, but no one's mad. Everyone's just like happy.
No, man. People are mad at shitbags who flash cash. That's not what you're doing. Having one nice watch is not that. If you're a fucking Instagram watch douchebag, like, and you're just flashing your cash, getting every single new model, like, every week getting some new shit. Yeah, that people would be hating on that. I get that.
Yeah.
But,
there's like the odd comment where it's like, oh yeah, money must be good, but it's like, hey, I started this channel in 2006, and this is like my dumbest purchase ever.
Yo, the answer to that question is yes.
Sorry,
money is good.
Yeah. Well,
that's why I do all this work, shitbag. Money is good. I want a couple nice things in my life. Fuck out of here.
And we've been working like lately all the time, every night, weekends, just pumping out videos nonstop. Like buying these extra cars really added a lot more. So like we never really slow down. And now that everything's like we can actually drive cars again after like the first wave of the pandemic is over. Like we're just working as hard as we can. So when wave 2 hits, like
you'll have some coast.
Oh god, yeah.
Are you behind us on wave 2?
Stuff on the back burner.
You guys behind us on wave 2?
We're not on wave 2
yet. We're not wave 2
yet. Yeah,
are you guys wave 2? You're
bro,
wave 2, right?
We're just fucking fucked. We're the shithole country.
We got held back in the first wave class.
We're doing it.
The wave never ends.
We have people who think the wave isn't a wave.
Well,
people think the wave isn't real. We're in trouble.
How's press cars with Corona stuff now?
Fine now.
Still like delivered with like old gear on or not really?
Yeah, actually, they do deliver them with the masks and the gloves. Yeah, they do deliver with them. They do deliver them with the masks and the gloves, and they hang the freshly sanitized hang tag in there. You know what I have to say I really like is the elimination of the press launch. Now they just bring the car to my house for 24 hours. They've for years sold me this spiel that we have to have these press launches where everyone goes to one place because that's somehow more affordable. And I asked one of the guys, I was like, hey, this thing we're doing now with the going to the houses. He's like, oh my God, you should see how much money we're saving. I'm like, you mother. You just wanted to go on vacation this whole time, didn't you?
Yeah.
You made me fly across the world to drive a car for 25 fucking minutes, and you're just chilling in this hotel after I go home.
Our drinking has gone way down since press trips ended.
Yeah.
But we still have to pick up press cars. It's just like more safety stuff because we don't get deliveries here, right?
Oh, you still have to do that? Oh,
that's our Mondays every single week are full waste of a day.
These things are spread out like 2 hours across the city, and traffic is back to normal. It's like,
I have a real question for you. Can you hire somebody to do that for you?
We're thinking about it. We want to like hire
that
companies.
is
just,
low
like, pay
wage
them
work, my friend. You guys are worth more money doing anything else besides burning a seventh of your week fucking driving to nowhere. Guys,
I know.
Guys,
we
you
know.
need to outsource that immediately.
If
I
anybody
literally
wants to work
will
for us-
not film a car if I have to go pick it up, because the time I put into picking up the car, it fucks my entire rate. The transit time is everything in this business.
Yeah.
You guys got to eliminate that.
We're working on becoming more American about a lot of the car review stuff and just trying to like take a page out of your book. But it's hard up here.
Yeah, there's just like a huge lack of budget, lots of excuses, and we're trying to get American manufacturers on board with trying to send us cars to Canada.
Yeah, because like our audience is like pretty much all US. So like we kind of have more subs than all the US guys and like more views. So we're trying to get them to just be like, hey, that car you have in Michigan, just roll it over the border. We'll review it for 2 days and roll it right back.
There may be some legal shit with that, man. I've had issues. Yeah, I've had issues trying to bring press cars across the border for, story or recreational purposes, and they pretty much said no most of the time. I think Zach was nodding in the same way over there. Yeah, I don't know.
We've had 3 cars with manufacturer plates from Michigan in the last like month, which is like, so some people can do it. And it's because
no, I mean, look, everyone's got their own lawyers, everyone's got their own rules. Like, I mean, in the States, like Hyundai, Kia, inexplicably is like by far the strictest when it comes to your points. Like, if you have any points on your license, they literally won't let you drive their cars. I'm like, you telling me I can have a 720? Like no problem for like a week, but like this Kia Sportage is a problem, huh? Okay, cool. Like, all right. No, I feel you on that, but I think you guys are gonna have to like. I feel like you guys have done the work to grow the channel, but you're not probably taking advantage of those numbers in a way that is really financially beneficial to you yet. You haven't had your one-take moment where I decided to throw production out the window and become the fucking McDonald's of car reviews and print money. Because that's what I did. And then I burned myself out in 2 years. But that's the thing. Oh, no. Did they go away? Oh, I just got a phone call. I apologize for that.
Oh, we're still here.
Oh, you're still there. Good. How do I get you back? There we go. I was a little under pressure there. Sorry. Anyway, I think we're going to have to figure out how to micromanage your time for profit. That's what's really, especially if you're throwing away a whole day in transit. You
got to be our manager.
Yeah,
like wrestling. You'll be.
No, we just got to have a little. We just got to have a little chat about literally. You know what you guys should do for like a week, or maybe a week, maybe a month, is do like a spreadsheet, like a calendar spreadsheet of exactly how many minutes and hours you do every little thing throughout the day, and just be like, where am I wasting time and where can I get it back? Because that's 7 days a week is all you guys got. If you're throwing away one of them in transit, ooh.
Yo, do you have any advice for getting Ferrari press cars? Because we still haven't driven one.
Well, we were in touch with the Ferrari guy before the pandemic hit, and then it hit, and then
Well, look, I don't know about Canada. I know.
It's Joe. Secret, it's your contact, I believe.
Joe is my contact. Yes, Joe's. Is he yours too?
Yeah.
All right.
He's the only guy.
Well, then that's the secret. The secret is to know Joe. I mean, there's no secret beyond that. But that's what I would tell you. But
it's the Canada thing.
We just need no pandemic so that we got that.
The Canada thing might be a problem. I'm sure if you were able to come to America because they really don't have a lot of cars. And but if you were to be able to go to wherever one of those cars is, I'm sure they would get you into one.
That was the plan. So before everything hit, we were actually planning on coming to LA for like a week and just driving everything that we can't get here.
Bro, can you go to Europe?
Well,
we just don't want to travel.
We just don't want to right now.
We don't know what's going on at the airports and stuff, and
I don't know what it's like to not live in a disease shithole country, so I don't know what your guys are experiencing in the airports.
Well,
everything's like good here. Everyone's like sensible. Everything makes sense. It's just like the cases aren't like stopped.
Like we're still wearing masks everywhere, and there's still like procedures everywhere. It's like, but everyone's wearing masks.
That's the same as LA.
Everyone gets it.
Yeah.
LA, at least You go south to Huntington Beach is a different story. But in Los Angeles, pretty much everyone gets the mask thing, and nobody's bitching about it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, everyone gets it. It's just like the travel thing. Like right now, especially because, like you said, like we don't really need to, and we're getting invited to press launches where we get the car for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Same thing. We're like, this is all we've ever wanted.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
like,
trying to help you get into a Ferrari is all. Like, I'm just trying to offer. I'm literally offering suggestions just for Ferrari. That's it. That's nothing else. No, flying sucks. I've taken one flight since March, just one way to Seattle, and then I drove 35, and obviously it was fine, but it felt a little sketchy, and I don't think I would do it again anytime soon. My father, who I haven't seen since December of last year, surprised me by showing up here today for my grand opening, which it was pretty amazing. I didn't expect him to, and he surprised me by just walking in my fucking door.
Big congrats on your grand opening. I remember you showed us when we were in town when they were grading the basement and everything, and it's like it looks so cool, and especially like this podcast room.
All we've seen is like
the studio's nice. You guys wait till you come back, because this studio is this is a good room for doing a show. It's a real good.
Looks good.
Yeah, the chairs are comfortable. The sound is great. The wood is beautiful, and it's just we have all the things we need, in here. It's really. I mean, and I can park fucking something awesome there every time, which is pretty amazing. So, and there's stuff. My brother-in-law makes this acoustic paneling, so like there's stuff from, and our friend made this table, so there's stuff like from close friends and family like all over the building. It's very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see it, man. What do you want to plug before we wrap this bitch up? Because I'm gonna go have dinner with my dad tonight.
Just watch our $5,000 cheap car challenge so we can pay these stupid cars off.
You didn't finance those shit boxes, did you?
No. They're paid with cash.
All right, cool.
We want the views to pay the money back.
All right. Like, oh my God, let's get 3.9% on this fucking Civic with flames on it.
No, we bought them on credit cards, 19%.
Yes. Yeah, dude. 1.06 million subscribers. Congratulations, guys! You
guys are so close.
Killing the game.
You're next.
I know we're hovering at like 985 right now. We'll get there.
That's so close.
But I really fucked us by doing the podcast on the same channel. That was literally a conscious decision I made, and it just didn't work. It's totally stalled us.
So we both listened to your podcast with Doug. What you said was the funniest thing ever.
And you didn't tell me?
Yeah. You used me as a case study and didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Fucking Doug. I just talked to him. We were talking about flying. He said he went to Nantucket for like a month, right? He said he did masks and goggles on the flight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then he goes, and then I got on the plane and there's like 2 people on the whole plane, and I felt kind of dumb. Hey, better safe than sorry, man.
Yeah. No, Doug's good.
Zach, remember when it was kind of, do you think it was a goof or was it a COVID thing in hindsight when we were coming back from Tahiti and the guy put his fucking mask and snorkel on the whole flight?
Oh, he did it as a bet.
He did it on a bet.
It was an island flight, and he bet his friends $50 that he could get on the plane and do the whole thing.
Yeah, like a month later, that's like standard procedure. Like I probably should wear one of them things on a flight if I went on right now, like a full face.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, you guys are the best. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
I appreciate having you, man. Congrats on that GMT Pepsi. That is delightful. Yuri, you're up next. We got to get you a timepiece. Yeah. Can you take him shopping or something?
I think he should get a Kermit or a Hulk.
What's the one I like?
Well, he likes the Rainbow Daytona.
You got 100 G's laying around?
No.
Exactly.
I don't.
Yeah. He's like, oh, this is the MSRP. I'm like, that's still a lot.
Maybe I'll get an Apple Watch or something.
Did you guys see the new Kermit that just came out?
Yeah, everything's 41 now.
Yeah, the new Kermit just came out yesterday. It looks pretty hot. But I have the original Kermit, and I think that I would go Kermit over Hulk, if you ask me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm Pepsi GMT for you today, brother.
I saw that. That's sick. Yeah,
this was a wedding gift from my father. This one, it's my second favorite watch. My favorite watch is my Rolex Explorer, and it's my favorite because same as you, I bought it as a result. I don't remember exactly if it was like what if it was a specific milestone, but it was like, I've had one of these that was a gift, but I really want to, I want to put the work in and get my own, and that's why it's my favorite. But I put this one on today, and then my fucking dad walked through the door, so I guess it was a good luck charm. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. The Straight Pipes on YouTube. Go subscribe. The fucking gold button, man. That looks great. That's a good looking button. We got to get one of them. I've never said like and subscribe in a video before, but I'll say it now. Like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Oh, Canada. Stay safe up there. We'll talk to you real soon. Yeah. That's our show tonight. Smoking Tire Podcast is powered by Shout Engine. Get your own damn podcast at shoutengine.com. It's easy. All you need is a microphone connection to the internet and ideally something to say. Next week from Westside Collector Car Storage. Look, I got the merch. I got the swag. I got cups. Oh, you guys want some pint glasses? I got you.
Yeah, send those along.
With the magazine.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to send you a magazine. That's true. It's in my email right now. Thanks, guys. That's our show tonight. See everybody later. Good night.